my second day here at Buckinstock. What's cool about, if you go to like a wholesome family type deal, like this is the vibe, like a family type vibe. What's cool is people, they just have their stuff laying around and being trustworthy. I think that's pretty awesome in today's society. So, I thought that was something interesting to share. So, yeah.
Let's be honest, nobody likes powers. This is why guys do this, because they can literally look at it. Watch this. Watch this now. I don't even know if I'm, but let's see what happens.
Just a moment, please.
What happened? Look, anywhere normal? That's it. Okay. So, over here, it's almost straight up and down on the side. Straight up and down is fine. But again, I do like a little bit, that's not a sign to go back. I bet you in here, this one? Yeah, we were. That's not even that good. It's not even that good. It's pattern. It's not. Okay? So, and that's when Symington is such a dream. Because it's a machine.
We can't get it here. We can get it.
Let's look at that.
One that's not
Now, I'll probably do more. We'll get to the top thing. Okay, come over here and look at that. The side beak, see it? So, it's fine. A little side beak is okay, but I like that better because of this angle from the top blade down. You can see that line. See it there? That's actually pretty cool. That means Chip's going to get underneath that top plate with the highway. That's actually not a bad looking chain. And that's square. And I have not done a lot. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That'll cut. That'll cut. So, again, right, this is, the small angles, man, like here we go.
We got some shirts for the parents, watching the kids.
Look what I found. It's Iron Horses 372. He sent 2 Tin Man there.
So what you're doing?
Pretty sick.
This is what's happening, and it's so minimal. Because we do this all the time, it's so minimal. And what's
This arm actually doesn't. So believe it or not, if I had this on an elastic band or something, this does. It helps immensely. Of course, I'm pushing, but they are working in tandem. They are working in tandem. So what I'm seeing with you right off the hop. See the bird come on there?
Yeah, I sure did.
So there's a real theme, and I knew it would be because
This is my first one I've been to.
Really? Are you from local here?
I am out about 45 minutes.
That's perfect. That's not a bad route.
Well, I got a one at her house.
Okay.
I'm new.
Stuff
I
it.
just bought this house last year, so I'm new to all of this. And me and Martha helped me out getting into it and everything. So this is typically what it looks like after I've been cooking for a while.
This is going to be a good one.
Blow me away. How do I learn?
Get rid of this.
Yeah, sorry, I was just
I need a bar wrench. Who's got a bar wrench? You gotta get one of these stumps. Look at this Action Jackson right there. Come bang! That's what we need. Don't think about it, do it. Right? And think ourselves into somewhere. Stand up. It's important to have a sharp chain. And I always say this when I'm at the stage, is that it may look tight right now because it's on the bottom of the bar and you pull on, and it actually is tight. It's actually quite tight. But when you lift the bar up, look what happens. So we run long bars. So I was taught years ago to lift up the tip, sharpen it. So what I do is this kind of side winder. What is this? Oh, there it is there. Okay, it's an echo. Good. So what I do for my chains or my bar tension is I lift this up so that it shows me slack. Now this depends on what you're doing. Are you slashing out in the bush? Are you swinging your saw around lots and doing all this action? Or are you just bucking or undercuts and very controlled big long cuts? That's going to tell you what to do with your tension. It just is. If you're slashing, you're going to want to tighten because you're going to flick your chain all day long. It's going to flick off. So he's bucking firewood. You're bucking firewood. So just lift this up, grab your tensioner, and just watch it hit the bottom of the bar. That's it. Just let it. Too tight's going to burn sprockets. Tough on stuff. This is adequate. And this chain has been run, so it's stretched already. It may stretch a little more, but you don't want it too tight. So, but for filing, it's nice to have it a little sucker, because your tooth's going to kick back and it's going to change things. Bar looks interesting. Okay. So let's keep it like that for now. Is any of this malarkey making sense, Danny Bart?
Sure.
Good. Where's Sizemore? Sizemore's my buddy. He came to the first event I ever went to, actually, the Paul Bunyan show. And I was talking about the baby C, and this big son of a gun comes up, and I'm just on a log doing what I do, filing a saw, and this guy shows up, and there he is there. You can see him. He's got the stone. See him over there. He's got exactly. And he comes in there, and I'm, you know me, right? Hey, how's it going, buddy? You know, I'm a touchy-feely guy. Hey, come on. Give me some love. So I'm filing the baby C, and I look up, and here he is doing exactly what he's doing right now. And he's got this beautiful woman on the side. He's looking at me, and you know me. I just was like, what are you looking at? Never said, you interested in this stuff, or you just, what are you doing here? And he actually was very interested, and I didn't know it by just what he was giving me. And so he came around, he sat down, and he sat with me for 20 minutes. We did that stupid baby C. This man has been like a right hand to me at all my events. He comes, anyways, he had prepared a note for me and a nice thing and a gift for me. And the last thing I thought that I was going to get from a guy that was looking at me like that was a gift or something like that. You just don't know what people are thinking or doing or feeling. You just don't. And even though you think you do, he's become one of my dear, dear friends. And I want our hands together for this man, because these guys help me. These guys help me. He's Sizemore Food Service. He's got a YouTube channel, and he is the funniest son of a gun. You should see his content. He's one of the guys that just, you wouldn't expect that he would give you what he's giving you. And he stays true to that, and I love you, brother, and I mean that from my heart. Tin Man's hiding out somewhere. He's waiting for his love. Oh, there he is over there. May as well give the Tin Man some love. I prepared something for him too. Where's my file? Okay. So I need a guy, or spot guy, hammer guy. Yeah. Is that sharp? Okay. Okay, so you bash this up. This thing's bashed up. So this is where I talk. I don't care how you do things. If you folks, if anybody's interested in what we're looking at here, this has been smashed. Like, if you want to take a look, just come in and take a look. It has been smashed. Almost a throwaway. If the whole chain was like that, it's not a throwaway, but it's a lot of work bringing it back. It just is. And this is where the file guides, you know what file guides help a lot of people, but I am going to show you how to crack that sucker out there fast. And I don't care if you do it backwards, sideways. I don't care if you wear a skirt. None of that matters to me. It's all going to get done somehow. You know, okay, so another problem. You need to dress this bar or get another bar. And you're going to have, this is really flopping around in here, so I don't know whether it's the wrong gauge.
Hey guys, I just want to chime in, whatever you want to call it. Just kind of shout out this guy. I don't remember his name. I'm horrible with names, but he was a super nice guy. He's a friend of the guy that was hosting, which is Danny Barth. He said he's getting into the chainsaw stuff, so he's kind of newer, but I just wanted to give him a shout out because he brought this chain. It's basically the perfect chain, you know, you would want to show bucking and get tips on. So
gauge, or that your bars, you've had this on here since you bought it new and you've kept the sound rags out of it. Just the way it should go. So, but what I'm saying is when you go to file I would just get a new bar. It's so short. You could dress it and squeeze it, but it's almost not worth it. You may have the wrong gauge, but it's Oregon. But anyways, get that approached. Get that handled. So you can come in here like this. It don't matter. You know, you could, but we're not going to. We're going to go just like this. So That has to go now all the way back. It has to disappear. So we can do this. We can do this like this. Yeah, see how that's laying right over to the side like that? So we want to kind of get that square. But we're going to deal with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. Watch what happens. Watch this. Right? So we can get it like this. We can. We can just stay there and go back. But this is the beauty of custom filing. You can go right after the problem. Lay it right back. Lay it like that. It don't matter. That rock has got to go. It's got to go. So does that make sense? So now we look at that hook. It's adequate. It's adequate. These safety chains, I will say this about these safety chains. You've got a double raker chain. I'm not a fan. They can cut and they're good. They're an anti-kickback chain is what they are. And they do work. They do work. They're a safer chain to run. And of course we all know the kickback zone is in here. To the side. And what would happen if I don't turn my file like that, I'm actually gonna wipe the bottom out of it, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna fix this up. So after I get the meat out of it, see this here, what's happening to this? It's changing now. There we go. Now we do cleanup. We do cleanup strokes. All the hard work's done, and we do cleanup strokes. It's a nice chain. That's a nice cutting chain now. The bigger the gullet, the bigger and more aggressive the hook, the grabbier it's gonna grab. You're gonna throw bigger chip and all that. But that's not smooth all the time. It's not smooth. So you need to find your place. Everybody needs to find their place. Species is different. So yeah, you hammered this good. So this is not terrible. It's a brand new chain, so you're gonna want to stay up on this one now. Like just watch how quickly this. See that ragged edge? What was your name again? Isaac. So just watch how this goes. You see what this pulling hand, friends, does so much. Honestly, because like pushing, I can do it because of course I've been doing it for so long. But when you get this working, it's like man and God working together. You get more done. You can get these two things working together like this, and they become this straight line. And see what'll happen here. I'm not pushing down at all. I'm not pushing down. I'm actually kind of pulling up. To be honest with you, I'm pulling up because I want that edge. I want that edge to get straight. See that cleaning itself up now? So there's really no fast way to do this. So there it is. It's a good straight chain. So you're gonna need to do this all the way along. This bar, as I explained to you, but it's your turn now. How do you feel about that? Let's do it. It's not a bad stroke, is it? So you've done it before. Good. Well, there's some components in there, and there's a lot of BS on that. I mean, I've heard some things. Okay, let me see your other side. What do you do to your other side? How do you do? You do it like that. Good. Yeah, one way, yeah. Good. So that's file. So let's get a dirty one. Didn't I file that one? Oh no, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. Get comfortable. Yeah. No, you good. It's good. It's good. You've got a good start on this. See how that's grabbing? You know what that is, right? It's that top plate grabbing your file if it's going through. So you need to stay up and in. Yeah. It's exactly what you got to do, brother. You just ride that out. And once you get it, that's another thing I don't like about a big hook, is your file. It gets kind of caught and jaggedy and raggedy under there. It just does. I mean, think about square cut chain, a square run chain. It's a straight line. It's a freaking straight line of half the chain. It doesn't even use the bottom of the chain. You can almost break out that simon. Now I can see why you're getting a gullet. So so let's stop for you for a second. Look, friend. Look what's happening now when I push this file through. It's actually getting caught. So we need to change this. You've got this, and you can see from the side, right? You've got this big hook. So you've got no problem with the gullet, but the bar's a problem. We talked about that. I don't want to keep kicking that, but sometimes like this is bad. So you got to change your angle. You see what I'm doing now? Look at the angle of that valve. So now I'm not in the hole. I'm up on the top plate. I just get rid of that. Just get it gone quickly. I don't care if it's like this or like this. This is sometimes easier. See, this is gone. Now I change the angle. We change that hook, disappears. See this? So now that file's rolling through there now. It's just rolling through. It's not grabbing anything. I'll bet you that's pretty acceptable right there. I would probably do a few cleanup cuts, but you were getting caught under your top plate. You were actually getting caught. There it goes. See that? That big plate gone. That'll cut. And that you're very welcome. And the C is very. It's absolutely fine. That's gonna cut. It's not aggressive. So you're concentrate up and under that top plate for you, and the new bar is gonna help you like this.
Thank you. Hey, can I get a picture with the
100,000%.
Channel about kind of assessing things right away, but then utilizing the lean. Like we all know, when you got a hard leaning tree that's leaning right down this, like hard this way, we're going to put it into its lean. It's simply just throw it into its lean. That's right. There's a couple things that can happen though. It's going to lean quickly. You guys know about compression and tension? You hear all these terminologies. Compressed wood is the low side, right? So the compressed side is here. So because it's leaning there, if I just started to cut in here, eventually it would pinch me. It would compress me. So that's why that's compressed and this is tension. And if I cut here in the back, it would go this way, and at some point it would fall over and maybe throw shards out or something if it didn't have a hinge. But this tree could go, you know, with wedges and coercion, it could go really anywhere. It could even go straight off its lean. I don't have wedges and all that right now, but we could put this right off its lean. And I talked about That's not good. That's freaking Mrs. Timna. She's been hiding out in the background trying to get away with no flaps. Come on, let's get some love to Mrs. Timna. Oh, that's right.
Brett. Cedar?
I think I don't. It looks like red cedar. Some guy said locust.
Sizemore's sizing up this tree right here. He's got his boot. Buckinstock.
know, if I had gone deeper, this is why I say this. I say this a lot on my channel. You know the tune, right?
God, so much time and effort. I'm like, yeah, my tree's laying right.
no one's fault. People are taught and trained